What's up, YouTube? Thanks for stopping by. We got an easy cook for you. This one is by request. We're gonna be popping a ham in our old vertical pitball smoker here. We already got it preheated, 275. Cook it to an internal temperature of approximately 120 degrees. Now, prior to getting to 120, prior to the 100, 105 mark, that's when we're gonna glaze this bad boy. So, without further ado, hey, wait a minute. Hey, roll the intro. As you can see, we have our ham here, still in the cryo pack. We're gonna free this bad boy up from the crack. Now you also see I have a piece of foil. I'm gonna use this on the. I'm gonna put this foil on the grill grate. Now, if you have one of those nifty little racks that you can set your ham on, by all means use that. Typically, when I'm cooking on charcoal, I have some type of drip pan underneath with a little water. Don't have to worry about that with our vertical smoker here because it has a water pan with water already in it. So we don't have to worry about that, but I will use this on the grill grate for the simple fact this will make it easy to move the ham around, because in this vertical smoker I will be spritzing probably every 35-40 minutes. So also to help with moisture. I don't want no dry ham, and neither do you. Using our nifty probe, get this inserted and get it connected to the cooker, and we're going to go to 120 internal. But prior to the 120, about the 100, 105 mark, we're going to glaze this bad boy and then let it ride out so that glaze caramelizes. See that I have a pan. You can leave the ham in the pan if you prefer, because when it comes to basting, I will transfer it back to this pan because I don't want all that glaze and stuff all down in my cooker. However, it could very well be caught by the water pan, but I don't want to take that risk because it's a pain to get that stuff out. Not necessarily, but I don't feel like doing it. So I'm going to transfer it to the pan when I get to the glaze point. And you'll see that I do have it sitting on that piece of foil for the simple fact with spiral sliced hams, you have the slices that tend to want to come off, so turning it around or trying to manipulate it inside the cooker makes it a little tougher to do that. That's why I'm using a piece of foil. But you can leave it in the pan and make it easy, because you can just easily take the pan, turn around, slide, put it in there. Well, you want to do all that. Like I said, every 30 minutes, 35 minutes, I'm going to spritz it if it needs it. I'm going to look at it. If it looks like it's kind of getting dry, I'm going to go ahead and spritz it. But this is adult education. That's what I do. It's just a suggestion. Do what you want to do, or do what you do. You are your own pit master. All right? And this is, like I said, these are just suggestions. This is what I do. And we'll be back. All right, YouTube, we're at the 40-minute mark. You can see we got an internal temp of about 75. Let's take a peek, see what she's looking like. Right. Yeah. So I said every 35-40 minutes, probably want to spritz. See how it's starting to curl up a little bit because it's drying out. Let's just spritz it. Yep. I'm using that 50-50 water, vinegar. See, I got it turned around. You can see how it's a little dry. I need more. Just keep spritzing it. Let it rock out. Beautiful. But we'll be back. All right, YouTube. Now we're getting close to the glazing point. We want to go ahead and get that glaze made. So into a pan, real simple. We can go with a half stick of butter. 1 cup of brown sugar, and then also a tablespoon of the jerk seasoning, and this is a half teaspoon of the cayenne pepper. Now, the beautiful thing about glaze is just like anything else in life, you can do and make it however you want. This is just the basics, or mere suggestions, if you will. Then also to this, we're going to add 1 cup of pineapple orange juice. Make it your own. But this is one, if you don't have jerk seasoning, you can make your own. Just get you some allspice, a little cinnamon, red pepper, a little cayenne pepper. Now we're going to add in our orange juice. And we're just going to let this go. Reduce it down a little bit. Alright, that's our timer. That puts us at the 1 hour mark. I know it looks thin, but it will thicken up as it cooks on that ham. And we want it thin so we can get into all those little crevices and stuff. And you notice I put my ham with the flat end down. That way when we go to glaze it, it's evenly glazed instead of laying it on its side, you know, hoping that the glaze get all over everything. See that? A little dry there. That's why I spritz every 35 minutes. I know it's been less than that, but we want this ham to be a work of art. Alright, got it turned around. Yep, that side's just as dry, but looking beautiful, nice color. Like I say, when we get to about the 100, 105 mark, that's when we'll transfer it back to the pan. Then we'll start glazing that baby. Man, she looks good. It's already been 1 hour and 5 minutes to the cook. And we'll be back. Alright, YouTube, we're back. Looking at our internal temp. You can make that out from that mess. Okay, clean that up. It's about 102. It's been about 1 hour and a half, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a spritz, and we'll come back about 10 minutes, and we should start basting about 10 minutes. Alright, we'll be back. Now that we're done basting, we're gonna go ahead and bump that temperature up I would go to 325, but since it don't have a 325, we're gonna go up to 350. We're gonna check it in 10 minutes. And we'll be back. All right, YouTube's been about 10 minutes. Right now, give it another baste. We have plenty of glaze that ran down the side. We're just gonna use that to baste it. We're gonna do this in another 10 minutes. We're gonna do this every 10 minutes until we reach the internal temp that we were targeting for, which is 120. Right now we're sitting at about 114. Do this side. It's awesome. Right, get her closed up. Be back. Right, YouTube, see our internal temps about 120. It's got beautiful color. Still gonna baste this bad boy. I think I might let it go another 10 just to get it a little bit darker. Yeah, she looks phenomenal. Basted. And man, looks awesome. I'm gonna close her up and let her go another 10 minutes. We'll be back. Right, here we are, YouTube. Finished product. Just beautiful. Man, I love that cooker. Man, look at that. It looks awesome. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get it wrapped up in foil and let it rest before I slice it. And we'll be back. Check that out. Man.